You know what's amazing with these lights? It's kind of hard to see any of you guys back there.
Right.
Sharon's wearing a white shirt. I can see her.
We're live.
Awesome. Hello, and welcome to Monday night. I know. Okay, just right out of the gate, let's get this out of the way. I know I'm wearing the same dress I wore last night, okay? However, I had planned what I was going to wear, and I lost it. I was wearing one of my favorite black tanks from this week, and I have misplaced it. And I have looked all over this house for it. Sharon has looked as well. Neither of us can find that darn amazing camisole. Well, I told Ki to quit wearing it, bring it back. So at the last minute, I threw this dress on again because I couldn't find the black camisole that is actually coming up in our 8 p.m. boutique. I was going to wear that tonight because I think it's a fabulous piece, and I was going to wear it with the jacket coming up at 8 p.m. as well, but I have misplaced it. I actually took it to Charleston with me when I went to see my sisters, and then I was wearing it here. I cannot figure out what I did with that thing. Oh my gosh. All right, so thank you all for joining us on our Monday night. I want to remind you that this is a preview. This is just going to be just looking at a lot of the things coming up this week. It's not every detail of every item. We have boutiques at noon every day of the week. That's noon Eastern time. And Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Every time there's a boutique, there's an email. So I highly recommend signing up for the email. And I'm going to remind everybody of this. Over the Memorial Day weekend, there was a sale and there was something special if you were on the email list. And why is that? Because we appreciate you believing in us and supporting us and being part of our organization, and the email is a huge part of our organization. So just by receiving it, we want to say thank you sometimes, and we did that over Memorial Day, and we'll do other things like that. We're going to have giveaways, we're going to have all kinds of fun things if you're on the email. So if you're not on the email, don't cry because it makes your eyes puffy. Go to lisarobertson.com, and at the top you'll see email in the bar at the top. You can just click on that and go to email. At the very bottom you can subscribe to the email. You can hit the red shop tab, go to the shopping page, and there'll be a pop-up and you can subscribe to our email. So super easy on that one. So tonight's a preview. Ki is running our chat this evening. He's the one who's going to be on camera. He's doing camera and switching. Katie's on vacation this week, well-deserved vacation, so we hope she's having a good one. David, quit accidentally calling her.
Oh, you heard that? That was the funniest thing.
I was like, well, he called me twice.
No. It was one ring, and I hung up, and I said, okay, she's busy. And she calls me right back, and she wanted to talk.
Yeah, Katie's on vacation. David dialed her accidentally because he locked himself out.
Not even in the country.
No, yeah, Katie's out of the country on vacation. David locked himself out. He's outside the house. He's calling me. I try to pick up the phone. I just miss it. I
go to call
and he accidentally calls Katie. She answers. Anyway, it's so funny. So David's going to be joining us this evening, of course, with jewelry, and Sharon is joining us on Facebook this evening. So most of the gang's in the house, and Katie's on vacation, so we hope she's having a good one. So many great things over the weekend, I have to say. We had a fabulous weekend. It was really, really warm here, so I hope that you enjoyed your weekend. I think I ended up kind of staying inside for more of the weekend than usual because it was so hot. It was about 90 degrees, and it felt like about 100% humidity, although I'm sure it wasn't. However, I do want to start with David and some jewelry, because a few of the things are actually going away right after the chat tonight. And that is always, we've got to figure out a better thing for this cord. You know what we can do is we can pull that cord all the way over next time. Under?
Yeah.
Around? Yeah. Just to make your life easier.
Something that happens tonight.
And you can. There you go. David Markstein, everyone, David Markstein, David, everyone, David.
Hi, everyone.
You know David.
David.
Everyone has, oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to pass it on.
Have I mentioned that?
She lost her black bag.
Yeah. Have I mentioned that this is perfect for what I did in my first grade Christmas show?
What was that?
I asked your Santa for a dress, and this is it, as you may guess. He brought it, but I have no doubt 'twas Mrs. Santa who picked it out. 7 years old, again, still. But thank you. The dress is coming up this week, and I do love it. So I was wearing it for the chat last night with the cookies, and then I couldn't find my dang song. That's coming up at 8. Wait till you see the pictures, though. They're really awesome.
Now, if she's wearing the dress next week, everyone, we have a problem.
That's true. That's true. So David Marstein, of course, and I know I kind of introduce him every week, and you already know him, but I think there are always a few new people who are stumbling across our little Facebook. And so I just want to let you know that David Marstein was the lead jewelry buyer at QVC for over 20 years. He is one of the most knowledgeable people in the jewelry industry. He is someone who has been to Italy more times than I can tell you. He has resources and contacts around the world. I mean, he's someone who literally, I remember being in Italy at the trade shows, and we would work together in the Italian jewelry, and you could show him a piece of jewelry and he would tell you what factory made it. Not even looking at the stamp. He would look at the workmanship, the technique, the metals, and he would tell you what factory made that piece of jewelry. And you could put a piece of jewelry in his hand and he would tell you how many grams it was. He's like a savant.
I was just gonna say, I'd be rating it. Oh my gosh.
So David's been part of our
My
team
hidden
here,
talents.
which is truly one of my greatest joys, is to continue working with David after we worked together
love it.
for about 20 years on QVC. And he just does such an amazing job of really finding great pieces, sourcing great pieces. We work together and create great pieces, and we do that all over the world, and so we have so many beautiful things for you. But tonight, as soon as the chat is over, there are a couple things that go away.
There are.
So we want to cover those, and cover those very, very quickly. One of them is this initial necklace, and this is one of the hottest looks going right now. It's a tag, it's one that layers, it has diamond cutting. I mean, it's something your daughter's gonna love, you're gonna love, your mom's gonna love.
It's very specialized. I think the combination of that hand diamond cut, because I always like to point that out, because when it's machine diamond cut, you don't get as crisp of a diamond cut as that. So it's hand diamond cut, you get the satin finish around it, kind of this beautiful, almost matte finish a little bit, and that raised initial that comes out. It's so stunning and beautiful. I love the tag design. It's so on trend right now.
So on trend.
All
it's so
different
perfect.
textures with polishing and everything like that, and it's solid. That's why you can make it with all these levels, so to speak, with the initial and that background and stuff like that. So I love it. I think it stands for everything happening right now in the industry, and who wouldn't want to own an initial with someone you love, or just maybe yourself.
We have it in all three colors, rose, white, or yellow. This is an advance order, so this is the perfect thing to get for anyone, because you can get whatever initial you want on it, and I love that. I also love having matching, so if you want to get one for you and one for, like my sisters, sometimes we all like to get little matching things. This would be perfect. They could each have their initial, I could have my initial.
Absolutely.
Maybe you and your mom would like to wear, each wear, whatever it happens to be, but I love the fact that there's so many ways to enjoy it, and so many people who would love it. I do have to say, thank goodness it's an initial, because otherwise your daughter would steal it.
That's
so
right.
if you have different initials, she might let you keep it.
Yeah. Or
she might just wear your initial and make something up about why she's wearing it. I don't know. But it's exactly, one of the things we do is we're looking at all the trade publications.
Absolutely.
We're talking to all the designers, we're meeting with the different factories, and we're also really looking at what's going on in social media, and what you're seeing is, this is it, baby. So I love it. It's been crazy popular. It's actually one that you can attach it, 16, 18, or 20?
Yes, 16,
right?
20.
And it is one that goes away. So this order closes at the end of our chat this evening. So please order that if you want it, because it is absolutely gorgeous. And in person, that diamond cutting jumps out at you like boom. I mean, they should call it fireworks, not even diamond cutting. It's just it's so brilliant. And we have so many lights hitting at different angles now, I think that it actually makes it stand out less.
Absolutely.
But it's really, really beautiful. So
the person is absolutely gorgeous.
that goes away toward the end of our little chat. And then we have these beautiful earrings, and I'm wearing these as well, these flower earrings. These are stunning.
It's like there's a light bulb somewhere hidden inside there that just makes it just sparkle. It's all handmade, and this is by that wonderful factory that we discovered several years ago in the Vegas show. We didn't know them, they didn't know us, and it has been the perfect find, and they're great at developing product for us.
They create things for us they don't do for anyone else.
They don't.
We give them recommendations. We work with their design team on things. They give us first look at a lot of their new designs, because they'll let us have it before anyone else. So I love the partnership that's really grown out of that. And again, I think that's something that a lot of small companies can't do.
They can't.
That we can do. And these earrings, something about them, I'm telling you, I know we've all seen, a diamond look in a hoop, and you're like, whatever. No, I'm telling you, there is something about these earrings. They are on fire. They are like a spotlight. They are just, I don't know how they get as much light as they do and throw it right back at you, but it is like, holy Toledo.
I think it has to do with the setting, because I think the setting, which is set in this flower design, is not only on the front surface of it, but it's also behind the earring. So no matter which way you look at Lisa's ear, I'm seeing sparkle from the inside, now from the outside.
Yeah.
And that's really important. But that's a lot of labor to do that. A lot of companies will just say, oh, we'll just put on the outside, that's it. Inside you'll see a polished area. Here you're getting a lot of sparkle on both sides.
Well, also, when you look at this, and by the way, we do have it in yellow and white, and it is that lever back design, so it's super, super comfortable.
Yep.
But one of the things about this too is that the way that the stones are set is all done by hand.
Yeah.
And what you have is every flower is made up of a different stone for each petal, and then a stone for the center,
Yeah.
and then each of those stones is all set together. Now, it's done in a very, very labor-intensive way. If it were done in a cheaper way, let's just call it what it is. If you would like to do it in a less expensive manner, then you would see heavy prongs, or you would see fewer stones, or you would see them spaced out, or you would see, this is done in the most complicated, like if you sat there and thought, what is the most complicated thing I could do in flowers going around a hoop earring? Oh my gosh, this is it, let's do
Absolutely.
it. But that's what this factory is known for. Every single step is done by hand. Every single thing is exactly the scale it would be if it were diamonds and 18 karat gold, and we love that.
She's so particular.
Oh
with
my
her
gosh.
jewelry. She's very strict
And-
with what she'll allow in her line. It has to be this high-end look, because she's really inspired by 18 karat gold and the designers around the world. So it's amazing how knowledgeable she is.
Sharon, are you okay, honey?
I'm good. I just had a question for Kia.
Okay, I was gonna say, I see Sharon leaving her perch and coming up. So these are in advance order. We offer these once before. They are hugely popular. In fact, I was wearing these around today.
Yeah.
I had to go rescue these from where I put them down as well, because I just thought, oh my gosh, I'm
found
gonna
them
wear
though.
this because I love them so much. So these I would highly recommend. I think right now in the summertime, boom!
Yep.
But then in the wintertime with the sweater, you want a little sparkle because it's kind of dreary outside. Oh my gosh, they're fabulous. So definitely grab them.
Good.
Those also go away at the end
That's
of
right.
the chat. So we got a little exuberant with those. So I'm gonna put
I do have
those.
a question though about
Yeah.
the initial necklace.
Yes.
Are they, people are asking men wear those, or they just, would you say they're?
I think it depends on the man. Because when I look at that, I do think it is a little bit more androgynous. It's not completely, it's not a feminine piece. It is that kind of more middle of the road. So I think depending on his style, what he wears it with, I think it could absolutely be worn by a man. And I think that a lot more jewelry today is something that can be worn by men and women.
Absolutely, much more unisex.
Yeah, well, I think men are wearing more jewelry, and they're wearing a broader range of looks in jewelry than they used to. It used to be that men only wore a few things and women wore all these designs. And now women wear all these designs, but then a lot of these techniques now you're seeing in men's jewelry. So that's a good question, because when I look at it, Sharon, I think the same thing. I think, hey, you know what, that could be great for a guy depending on his style and
I
how
agree.
you wear it.
I really agree.
Yeah.
I think it has a look that could be for both women and men.
So, okay, coming up, actually what came up at noon today is this pair of earrings and this necklace. Now, I just want to tell you, this pair of earrings is like the little engine that could, and it is so perfect. This pair of earrings, the very first time we ordered them, just melted our website down pretty much, and we were just going, holy Toledo!
The bust behind the earrings.
Oh.
There
Oh,
we go.
should I
The
away?
bust. No, I like the bust.
Here, is this better?
Otherwise, I got David's knuckles.
Oh, you know
Well,
what,
there's nothing worse than David's knuckles. I've said that forever.
My knuckles look nice.
I think your knuckles are very nice, David.
Okay.
Very nice. So this, we really have to look into it like an in-between color. All we have in our bust right now is black and white, and they're both a little stark for our cameras. But these melted down our website and started pretty much almost a mob. And so we brought them back, hugely popular again. We brought them back. This is our third time bringing them back, if I'm correct.
Third time, yep.
And these just started at noon and they're already limited.
Yes.
So if you want these, don't think, hey, I'm going to wait till Thursday, because Thursday is not going to wait for you. These earrings are not going to wait for you. They are already hugely popular, and they're just the perfect little pair of earrings. Like, I love these Both my sisters have very different styles.
Yeah.
Both of them would love these. You know, these are just perfect on everyone. Rose, white, or yellow, the perfect little earring. And let me just show you one of the reasons we love them.
These were one of the hot gifts that we had during the holiday
Oh,
season
yeah.
too, and that was
Yeah,
really
our
good.
second time was as a gift because we thought,
Yeah.
well, if you love it, then you're going to want
Yeah.
to give it to somebody as a gift.
Do you think this has kind of a nautical feel to it? I always felt like it, like a little bit. I mean, I know it's a statusy feel, but I just think there's something about that center big stone and then the little
I
tiny
think it
stones
depends
around.
on what you wear it with.
Yeah.
You know, because I look at that and I think that is, to me, it could almost be a compass.
Yeah.
North, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
And a compass is a huge symbol right now.
Yeah.
It could be nautical because it looks like the wheel of a ship.
Yeah.
It could
Right.
be it's very status and very couture, and for some reason it even almost has an equestrian feel to it.
It does.
There's something about that style where you're going,
It really
just
is.
kind of depends
Has a-
on.
And guess what?
What?
They're sold out.
Oh!
Darn it.
Never mind. Put those away, David. Put those away. Okay, forget that last thing. So sorry about that.
I'm like a checky eye because I thought.
Oops.
The audience told us.
Oh, thanks, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, speaking of amazing earrings, here we
Oh, I wanna
go.
get this one thing.
I'm gonna get something else. You good?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
I'm just looking for this.
All right. These earrings are, again, I love the range
Yeah.
that we're able to do. And I think one of the things that we can do as a small company is we can take risks. And it's interesting because, of course, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary. And I want to thank everyone again for sending in
Oh,
the
so
videos.
amazing.
I can't
Those
believe you guys
videos-
kept that a secret, number one. Way to go.
You guys were amazing.
I can't believe Ki kept it a secret, number 2. Right, Ki?
Oh, for sure.
I'm sorry, that's just a running joke in the office. And then number 3, it was so sweet of all of you to take the time and send the videos in. And Katie did such a beautiful job putting them all together. So we're celebrating our 5th anniversary. And one of the things we were talking about in that is that, you know, David and I both worked for a very large
Yeah.
company. And there are great things, pros and cons
Yep.
to both. There's great things about big companies and great things about small companies. And when we worked for a large company, our biggest argument with management was constantly, they were telling us we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
We would, here's a piece of jewelry. No, you can't do that. No, that's too expensive. No, they're not going to get that. No, that's too unusual. No,
They had
we
nothing
don't
to do
really.
with product development or anything, but they
Right.
just had an opinion on product.
And you know, it's a large company, so they have to be
Yeah.
they have to have things for everyone.
Yeah.
We're a small company, so we can have different things for different people because we don't have to have a million of them. Literally, we don't have to go. Well, if we
Yeah.
can't buy 10,000 of it, there's no reason to bring it in.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to do that. So I love that we have the range that we have. The flower earrings; these are
Yeah.
handmade and they're amazing. This beautiful little necklace. You know, with the barrel done in these stones that are so fine. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. That's a whole different look. And then these gemstone earrings. Well, that's a whole different look and a whole different feel in jewelry. So these are also coming up tonight,
They're
right?
well, this was at noon. They started
Right.
at noon, and then. Oh, I'm sorry. Those,
These are-
those
yeah.
are coming up. Yes.
In front, sorry.
Yes. So that on those, I think what's so amazing about this is the different variety of gemstones that are in there. That's why I brought this. There's 7.1 grams, 7.1 carats of green amethyst in there. A third of a carat of blue topaz. There's chrome diopside in there. There's citrine, London blue topaz, pink sapphire, and peridot. That is a total of 8 different stones in these earrings. And I think that they have a pastel look around them if you look at them. But there's something so beautiful that you really will get more when you see it in person. I think you'll be able to tell a lot better. But it's a beautiful green, by the way.
I think that in person the colors jump out more.
Yes.
The chrome diopside is really a perfect kind of punchline. The pink, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. So these are all beautiful natural gems, unbelievable. These are different and they're beautiful and they're stunning, and you are not going to see these coming and going.
And you will not need the comfort backs that we send you, even though you will get them, because these have beautiful comfort backs to them.
Look at that. Wow.
I mean, they're just like really well made.
Yeah.
And I think what you said was really pertinent, that we do, in a small company, offer such variety. I'm so proud. I thought coming here, you know, I was wondering like how much of a variety can we offer in our jewelry assortment, and I think
Right, being
it
small.
exceeded every expectation I had, because
I
we
love that.
really are going after everything. And I'll bring some to Lisa sometimes, and you know, she's always open-minded. She says, you know, let's go for it. We're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some. Whatever. Just like,
Yeah.
let's be special. Let's be relevant.
Whatever we are, we don't want to be boring.
We don't want to be
That's
boring.
our goal.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're relevant.
Okay, so I love that. That's coming up tonight.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
gonna let David go get some more jewelry together,
Okay.
and let you know that coming up tomorrow at noon, I think one of the most beautiful, beautiful boutiques of flowers. So these lilies are coming up tomorrow at noon, and they're in the pink, and you can see the beautiful tones of pink, and then this orange that is, oh my gosh, stunning. So the lilies, and by the way, this is 6 stems, which is what you get in one order, just to let you know. So the orange and the pink, and then the forsythia, look at the forsythia, oh my gosh. I love forsythia, but it blooms for 2 minutes. Have you noticed that? You're like, oh my gosh, it's 4:22 and there's the, oh, now they're gone, right? But they're beautiful, and these are stunning. And the detail, I'm just gonna bring one out. I bent this so it would give a good shape to it. Look how detailed. This is, I love the fact that most flowers are gonna be a stem with the flower on the end. These are flowers all the way up, just like forsythia really are. So it's a whole different look. Look how gorgeous it is. And I love the forsythia. I think it's so beautiful. And I love it not only in a bouquet, and you can see I have the bouquet up there, but also in this wreath. That wreath is coming up. I love it laying down as part of arrangements. So I put it with the orange lilies, I put it with the pink lilies. I think that's stunning. By the way, speaking of beautiful vases, this gorgeous blue glass vase, isn't this gorgeous, is coming up. And I wanted to make the forsythia taller, so I put some rice in it. That's something I do all the time. By the way, I bought a big bag of rice and I just use it to prop my vases. So I highly recommend that little technique. Love that. And then, I'm not sure if you can see it back here, this is a handmade terracotta vase from Portugal. The detail on that is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we have this beautiful open wooden lantern in this rectangle. I have a stem of lilies, 2 stems of forsythia, and 2 of our flameless candles. Look how gorgeous that is. It has the beautiful iron work on the top. Beautiful solar. These are some of my favorites. They look like hard candy colors. The green, the gold, the blue, this deep pink. And these are going to collect solar light on top, and then they're going to come on themselves at night. Once again, over here, the orange lilies, the forsythia. These are some of those beautiful flameless candles that we have that are in the blush rose peach glass. This is that same open lantern that I love. These beautiful, beautiful orange lilies. And this is a large, clear, European recycled glass vase. This is worth the price of admission. It's the perfect size, it's the perfect shape, and it's the perfect quality because it's European recycled glass. That I would have a dozen of. It's so good. It just makes your bouquet sit perfectly. So I love all of those things, and those are all coming up tomorrow at noon. Also, something for those of you who love to hang plants. This is going to be a set of 2 plant hangers, and this is a distressed metal with a terracotta distressed planter in it. There's a little hole in the bottom so you can really plant things in it. I just put some of our small herbs in there because I wanted you to see how pretty it is with something in it. You can also take this out and just put something in the actual framework itself. And you'll see that in the pictures on the page. That's going to be a set of 2. That is the oval that you're going to see there. And then we have the round. And the round also comes with a little terracotta bowl in it. But I took the bowl out and I just put the flowers in it to show how if you want to use it indoors, it's beautiful that way too. So indoors or out, you're going to get both of those. Loving those. Those are perfect. If you love the garden and the feel of the garden indoors and out. Let me see if I can make sure that stays there. It doesn't fall over again. Okay. So many great ideas coming up tomorrow at noon. David, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Bring them on back. By the way, we have some great fashion coming up tonight at 8 p.m. So we're definitely going to be fashion and jewelry. So we're going to be done on time. Okay, here we go. We're going to go forward just a smidge as well.
Yep.
So Kia can see us. All right. So
another find.
yeah, this is one of those things that I absolutely love because it's something that we really love to do, and we brought just for you. This is a beautiful collectible coin. It's a lira, and it's called La Donna Liberata, which means, of course, the Lady of Liberty.
Yeah.
And this was minted in Rome. And help me with the dates again, between
1905 and
1953.
35.
35.
1935.
Why do I always get that wrong?
Yeah.
So 1935. So this was only minted for a very limited number of years. It's a commemorative coin for Rome.
Yeah.
Rome, it's interesting because, one of the things you see in Italy is that there is so much pride from the Italian people about Italy, also from each person about their city.
Yeah.
So you have national holidays and you have city holidays. I don't think we really have so many city holidays
No,
here, but there they have city holidays. I'll never forget being in Rome years ago with my sister Cheryl, and we'd gone to the matinee for the opera. It was the Magic Flute. It was in German. We had the translation. No, it was in Italian. They gave us the wrong thing. We had the translation in German. We didn't know what was going on in that at all.
Okay.
But so we sat through the Magic Flute. The costumes were great. And afterwards we got out and the whole town had gone insane. We're like, what is going on? Like, people were driving around in their cars. They're waving big Roman flags. They're honking. They're yelling. They're all hanging out. There's no buses running. There's no anything. Everything is stopped because Rome had won the soccer championship for Italy.
Oh my gosh.
When you talk to a Roman about Rome, you will just see a whole change in their demeanor. There's such a source of pride. This was minted in honor of Rome. This is
Absolutely.
a Roman coin, and it is symbolic of Rome. It's called the hovering woman. It's one of the terms that's called for it because you have the woman kind of, flying with the torch. But flying or hovering, whatever you want to call it, has always been a symbol of freedom.
Absolutely.
And so it's the Lady of Liberty, the Lady of Freedom. It is symbolic of Rome. It is symbolic of Italy, and it is a very difficult coin to find.
Absolutely.
Since the lira ceased to be used as legal tender, it has been one of the most highly collected currencies in the world. Even the regular lira are not easy to find anymore. These lira that were only minted in a selective period of time for a few years are very, very, very difficult to find and are definitely collector's pieces. And this is one that's beautiful, so we put it in a special frame.
And again, this is legal tender, and I want to explain something that when we get coins, we see a lot of different ones, but we don't always say, oh yes, we're going to accept them all. We want something that has a special story. Lisa's very particular about this, more passionate about this than I am. I have to say, she loves her history, she loves her coin, and so what I'm so happy about this is not the fact that we got this coin, which is amazing that we got it, but I love the design. Let me talk to you about that. So Lisa's going to show you that this is done in a swivel setting, and it's something that we gave the manufacturer this idea. We thought, wouldn't it be great if you could see a coin on both sides without having to flip the necklace over? In other words, you could just swivel the coin. Mm-hmm. Originally, this came on a chain that was a triple chain. They were thin. Lisa said, let's make 2 bigger chains. I think it would flow better with the design, the border. Everything here is so well thought out, and I just feel like people look at this and like, in many, many companies, I've seen it, I've been there, they would show a buyer this product, and this is, oh yes, I'll take it this way. We just want to make sure that we're giving you the best product possible with the best design possible using our knowledge, and that's exactly what came out of this.
It's a beautiful coin. Obviously, there are not an unlimited number of these available because the coin is very difficult to source, but I love having a true piece of Italy. This was legal tender. This was used in people's everyday lives. This was dinner on a first date. This was an anniversary. This was friends getting together after work. This was just the daily lives of Romans, and it is a true piece of Italian history. It's not a replica or something that looks like it, and I love that.
I like the fact that, of course, if you can get to Italy, please go there and experience everything. But if you can't, this could be a way to experience Italy by owning something that was once legal tender. I always think of these coins, I like to think of the history. Who touched this coin?
Yeah.
Was it handed from this gentleman? What was this gentleman all about?
If that coin could talk.
If that coin could talk. Yeah, exactly. So I just think it's so beautiful like that.
I love this one. I love the fact that it is one that is very difficult to find, but I think it's really, really beautiful. And I think that the way it's set is just phenomenal. It really makes it a very special piece.
Good.
So that coin is coming up this week, and it is really, really gorgeous. So I don't want you to miss that one. Now, on a whole different tone, because again, we love to have range. This little pair of earrings is the most beautiful little treasure. The way that these are created is perfectly done. These are the Couture inspired bee earrings. So what you have is this beautiful dimensional bee done in this kind of matte finish in the yellow, which is so rich, on this black rhodium with this beautiful stonework.
That's perfect to show the side angle of how that's done. It's applied.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is directly applied to that hoop earring. So when you wear it, you get that huggable feel of the hoop, but you get that design right there, true to life. And I think that this is from our favorite. This is from our favorite, one of our favorite factory.
Right, where everything is done by hand.
Everything is done by hand, and I think they are inspired by 18 karat gold. I told you, and this is something that she always wants to do butterflies or bees or something like that, and it really is important to her, and so she incorporates that, but not just in a very average way.
Right.
She goes all out. She does something that is very attention to detail, and I love that about it.
And one of the things we always talk about is that I think in America we tend to look at things in a very linear fashion. What is it made of? What is it made of? What's the value of the material? And in Italy they don't look at it that way. And these are not made in Italy, but that's what they remind me of. The Italians are about the workmanship, and the Italians are about the detail. And it's one of the things we love about the Italian jewelry. It's also one of the things we love about this jewelry. This is jewelry that is all done by hand. So as a result, you have a fineness and a scale and a finishing and a detail that you only usually get with 18 karat gold and diamonds, because no one else is going to do that expensive labor if it's not 18 karat gold and diamonds, except this line. And it's one of the things that we absolutely, absolutely love. And if you are someone who always falls in love with things that are above your pocketbook, and I think we all do, you will love everything from this line. And if you love bees, if you love beautiful earring, if you love the black and yellow, so many different things, these earrings are going to be perfect.
So much meaning.
Loving those, loving those, loving those. Now, this, I'm going to put my arm up because I have it on, and you can see what this looks like. This is a really, really beautiful, beautiful bracelet, and this is one that I have to get for my sister. It's so her. So
there's something clean about it.
Yeah,
very
it's
modern.
just.
I love.
So my sister Cheryl, my sisters and I always have very different styles. My sister Cheryl is someone who only invests in things that will forever be in style. She doesn't wear different things every day. She buys very few things that are really good things, and she lives in those things. And she will live in them for 20 years, 30 years, and they'll still be just as beautiful as they were the day she bought them, because that's the style. This is so her. It's always going to be in style. It's always going to be beautiful. We have it in the yellow or the white. It has the little toggle underneath. It's so clean. Somehow it's equestrian, somehow it's status, somehow it's couture, somehow it's contemporary, somehow it's all these things, but it's really beautiful.
And this is a tough one to decide what size to get, so let me explain. You can buy this in a choice of small average or average large. Lisa's wearing the small average in this, so if you're wondering, I don't know which one to get, it fits more like a bangle, so it forms like a bangle. So there is a little give to it, but I want to make sure that if you feel like you're not sure, and you think you have Lisa's wrist size, then go with that.
So it's literally two pieces, and then the chain on the end.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just the most brilliant bit of design and engineering I've ever seen. So just
again,
beautiful.
This is how you are relevant in the jewelry industry. I just think that this is something that you're not going to walk into any store and just see, oh, I'll take that, or it's just something that we find in our travels.
It looks very Madison Avenue.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it should start with a G and the second letter should be a U and it should be Italian. It looks like
it does
that timeless feel. So love that bracelet.
Silver.
Oh, thank you. That is also coming up this week. Speaking of beautiful pieces, this earring is coming up this week as well, and this is one that has a kind of a post, and then it has kind of that stick design, and then the circle, and then another circle hanging. So you have this movement, you have the different shapes, you have the different textures. We have it in rose, white, yellow, or two-tone right there. How gorgeous are these? And these are all going to be made for the pierced ear, and how stunning.
I think, again, here's almost where you have a designer of the factory. and they're thinking how they can make an earring differently. This is from our favorite friends at Floral, who have been around doing tubing earrings for as long as we've been in the industry, of course. But they always are trying to get the next design innovation. I think what they've done here is brilliant because they know that the stick earring has been very popular. How can they combine that stick earring with other elements to make it more unique than just the plain stick, which I love, by the way. But this is more of just that bar, and it's more of that movement on the ear. So when you wear this, you'll see so much movement, which every angle you look.
So gorgeous. That's also coming up this week. So we have the La Donna Liberata coin necklace.
That's going to be an advance order.
Beautiful. That's an advance order, and it's going to be set in your choice of rose, white, or yellow. Very Italian, obviously. We have this beautiful, beautiful bracelet.
Just in yellow or white.
Very, very couture, yellow or white. We have this beautiful, beautiful pair of earrings. Again, done in Italy by our friends at Blue Oro.
And that's 4 choices, by the way. There is two-tone.
Because there's two-tone.
Yes.
Yeah. In the two-tone, the stick part is in the yellow, and the separate circle at the bottom is done in the white. And then we have the beautiful little bee earrings in the couture-inspired design, all done by hand in the matte yellow and black rhodium, very, very 18-karat gold and diamonds look.
I don't know if you know anybody who's graduated, because I see all the graduation pictures everywhere, but this is, to me, the perfect gift for graduation. It really is something, if you know somebody who loves bees or just likes something for the summer, that's great. It's a great pair of earrings.
So all those pieces are coming up this week. I'm going to have David go refuel there, as it were. I want to let you know that coming up tonight, there is a beautiful, beautiful tank, kind of camisole, coming up at 8 p.m. It's black. It has just a little bit of lace on the top, and it's so pretty. I've been wearing it. I've lost it. I apologize. That's coming up at 8. It's going to be the perfect layering piece. We also have this really, really fun boyfriend style jacket. So boyfriend style jacket means it's that oversized, easy, generous cut in a denim jacket, and it has all the pearls here at the top, the pearls down the sleeve, and the back has this beautiful lace, the lace down the arm. Isn't that fun? It has this little placket in back that you can unsnap, but I don't, unbutton. I don't know why you would. I think it's good this way. But how fun is this? So this look is going to be perfect over a little sundress, over a little summer dress, with the tank top, with a t-shirt. This is such a great way to bring in a really, really fun, fresh look and layering. It's so feminine, it's so right on, it's so pretty. I love the pearls and the lace. That's coming up this week, and I think that one is gorgeous. The dress I'm wearing in blue is coming up this week, and this dress is coming up this week. Isn't that gorgeous? And by the way, there's even more great fashion coming up this week as well. So just to show you some of the beautiful, beautiful pieces that are coming up this week. I know, so many great pieces, so little time. We also have, by the way, wait for it. The Monaco bag. This is in a beautiful, beautiful nude taupe, and it is just this gorgeous color. The Monaco bag is an iconic bag for us. It looks for the world like it costs 4 digits. The way that the skins are done on it is beautiful. This is stunning. And I know there's a lot to get to, so I can't spend too long on it. But if you know the Monaco, you know how much you love that. All right, that's also coming up this week. Oh, okay. Now, one of the things that we love, and we've talked about it before, is flowers. These tulips are beautiful. These are coming up this week. These are going to be the peach, so it's all different colors together. You have the peach, the yellow, and the cream. Those all go together in the peach. Those are put together in bunches of, I think it's 6 if I recall correctly. You get 2 of those in an order. Then we have the pinks, and the pinks are going to be a really, really light pink, kind of a little bit of a lilac pink, and then you have a deeper pink, and then kind of a mid-tone pink. So really, really beautiful colors all together, and those are absolutely stunning. These are our original shape and design of tulips in the Real Touch. By the way, I put some of these ferns back here with it. We still have some of these in stock, and I do love the ferns with the tulips, so I just want to throw those in on that one. So I love the tulips. I think they're absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I also love this glass pitcher. How gorgeous is that in the pink? I love this beautiful, beautiful ombre kind of blush picture. It's going to be a soft matte pink on top and then going down to clear. Again, this is one of the most popular styles. Really, really elegant, absolutely gorgeous. This is actually a candle holder, and I thought it was beautiful with the tulips, so I just had to use that there. So many beautiful ideas with the tulips, so many great ideas, and these solar lights, once again, we were just showing you, but then we're gonna have these solar lights coming up, and these have fairy lights on them, meaning they blink on and off, so these twinkle. Aren't those sweet? We covered up the sensor on top and charged it today, so you can see how beautiful that is. A little bit larger, that beautiful design, and it has a little rope handle, so you can hang them if you want. Isn't that sweet? Love those little crackle glass. So sweet. So those are going to be perfect if you love solar lights. And I'm going to do very quickly, I'm just going to duck under you, and I'm going to move this clock over here so I can see it. Because right now, there you go, I'm having a hard time seeing what time it is. That's not going to be very helpful. Okay, so I just moved that clock so I can see it. So I love the tulips. I love that those are coming out this week. I love the different vases that are coming with that. So many beautiful ideas. And then, David, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. I want to make sure we get done in time tonight. I'm a little over the other day. You got it?
I want you to start with one of your rings. You pick it.
Okay. That's right. I took the rings.
So I'm trying to add a ring to
Sorry.
this. She hasn't.
I do. So this ring is one that I'm sure has been getting a lot of attention because it's very, very visual. This
So
is
visual.
a beautiful ring that comes to a point at the top and the bottom. So it really covers a lot of area on your finger, but yet it's very comfortable to wear,
Yes.
as you can see. And the gemstone presence in this ring is astounding.
Magnificent. I mean, it really is so just special. You could tell that this is from a design house that really has a thought process behind what they do. It's nothing random by chance. It's all strategically put together, and it has that, what I'm calling an Art Deco feel to it, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. So let's go through the different gemstones in here.
So that's almost a half a carat of diamonds.
Okay, and there, you can see the diamonds. the
Over
white?
5 carats of sky blue topaz. And I always like to point out the diamonds with it because they're not
Yeah.
white topaz, they're not white zircon, it's diamonds. 5 carats of sky blue topaz.
Mhm.
Almost 1.8 carats of multi sapphire, and there was one other thing in here. Oh, chrome dioxide.
I was going to say, is that chrome dioxide in the green?
0.7 carats of chrome dioxide. So it's just
So-
very well done.
So these stones down here, these baguettes, and then the little ones below, those are multicolor sapphires. The white are diamonds. Here's the blue topaz. Here's the chrome dioxide. How gorgeous.
It really is just.
It's very comfortable on. It's beautiful on a first finger, middle finger, ring finger.
I feel like a princess would wear a ring like this. It's just
Right.
it's so unique and different. I love the color combinations that when you think about it, like before the ring is designed, you're like, are those colors going to work together? Really? I don't get it. And then they come
Beautiful.
together. They bring just everything about it as something very unique, different, very high-end looking. Again, the design houses that we work with, a lot of them do work with very high-end couture designers, and this one does. And we just happen to have this beautiful ring that I think is just very special and adds to the whole collection of what we offer in our gemstone
yeah.
line.
Getting a lot of
So
wows.
many,
It's a wow, isn't
It
it?
is.
It is.
Before people saw your hand and they're like, what's that ring?
Yeah. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Follow the ring. Okay, so this ring is coming up this week.
Yep.
Loving that piece. Now we're gonna go to this necklace, which is just so sweet and understated and perfect. Right now, it's all about layering. You're layering all your necklaces. I love this one because this is the perfect one that's going to be
Yep.
shorter, and then you layer them longer if you like. And this is going to be rose white or yellow with these beautiful little hearts.
David,
Do
sorry
we
to
have these?
interrupt you. Could you just step to your left?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
That's good right there. No, it's fine. It was just.
There you go.
Oh, there
this
we
was
go.
about to go off the front.
Yes. Okay.
How about if we go forward a little bit?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. So this necklace, I know we're trying to. Kiai's he's like doing two things at once over there. So we're trying
He's doing a
to
great
help
job.
him out. He is. We have this beautiful design with the hearts dangling, and it's just the sweetest little design. The stonework is beautiful. The hearts are so petite and sweet. I love this on its own. I love this layered with other things, and I love it in all the colors.
And I love it for summer. I just think this
Yeah.
is, I really rushed to get this necklace in because I said we got to offer this at this time of year. You know, it's hot out there now. The maxi dresses come out. I just think that this goes so well for any time of year, but it's a casual or dress up, I think.
Definitely.
It could be anything. And I love the stone setting, all done by hand on this. The strategic positioning of the hearts, everything about it is just very sweet, very delicate. And just, again, I think it has a high-end inspiration to it, though.
So this is a beautiful, beautiful design, very sweet, very petite, and it's made to be very petite. You know, when you wear this, it's not going to be huge, it's not going to be overwhelming. You'll see it from a distance. So
I would love this layered with your necklace you're wearing, by the way, just the barrel necklace that you have. Is beautiful.
yeah, it'd be beautiful that way. There's just so many different ways you can do it. It's sweet. It's just the perfect. I'm just going to center this
Okay.
because it will center with a heart in the center, which I think always just makes it look right.
It's 16
on
inch
that
with
one.
the 4-inch extender, so you can always wear it any length you want.
Perfect. Wait, hold on. Okay, now I'm good. So all three colors available in that one. Absolutely, absolutely love it. And then these earrings are so perfect.
They match.
Oh my gosh. So it's this perfect little baby hoop in your ear, and this is absolutely the look. Absolutely the look. Oh my gosh.
It really is.
So then you have these beautiful little bezel set stones that go down the front and down underneath, and they have movement, and this is an earring that I love and Katie loves.
She does.
It's really something that works for all different styles, different ages, different approaches to jewelry.
But you know what makes it, in my opinion? It's the bezel setting of those dangles. It's the fact that there's no prongs. You just see a very clean look. It opens with a hinge. It's not just a traditional snap bar closure that comes up and down. It opens very easily and snaps into place, and you hear that click. It's very precision, and I just think it's something so beautiful. It's affordable, and it's, again, that summer earring goes with this necklace.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think,
it's
again,
perfect.
we always think of jewelry at certain times of the year, and this is one that I think is beautiful for now. Or anytime.
So, loving that one. All three colors, rose, white, and yellow. That's coming up this week. I guarantee you that is going to be hugely popular. Now,
Yep.
this ring is absolutely beautiful.
It really is.
So this is one that's done with an enhanced ruby in the center, and it's surrounded by champagne diamonds,
Champagne
right?
diamonds all the way around, the halo, down the shank. To me, what's beautiful about this is that color combination of that champagne color with that brilliant red of that
It's very rich.
enhanced.
Yeah.
Something so sophisticated about it. You know, it's not your traditional setting that you would see, but I think it's something that just is very. I love the princess cut of the center stone, but I just think it's a beautiful combination and very easy to wear. You know, true to size.
So I love the deep red of the stone. I love the champagne. I love it in the black rhodium. It's very rich. It's very elegant. Just a stunning piece. So that ring is also coming up this week.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and put that back on this hand and put this back on this hand.
And I'll be back.
All right. And I just want to show you a few other things that are coming up this week as well. Some great tops. Push David around there. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is a really, really fun tunic. This is coming up this week, and it has just this little bit of a split neckline. Really, really pretty. I love the fact that it's navy in the background, and then it has the kind of tans and then corals. I love the sleeve with all the little tassels on it, and then at the bottom. This could be a swimsuit cover-up. This can be a tunic top. If you like mini dresses, this might be a mini dress on you. For me, it's a tunic or a swimsuit cover-up. But I also love having something I can wear in the summertime that's very lightweight but dark color. Navy is almost the black of summertime, and this is so chic and so fabulous with the colors that you have on that as well. Now we also have this gorgeous, gorgeous design And this is done, again, this can be a top or a dress. And this can even pretty much be a dress on me, which is saying something. So this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful top or a dress. I love the sleeves. Look at all that. How beautiful is that? I love all the different fabrics. I love the kind of embroidery that you're seeing here, and then that open detail that it's done with the white as well as the colors. Just beautifully, beautifully done. It's a celebration. I mean, oh my gosh. It's the prettiest top you've ever seen, and if you want to throw it on as a swimsuit cover up, it's going to be gorgeous that way too. So, loving that one. And then we have, oops, hold on. This amazing, we call it a cardigan, but it's a lightweight summer cardigan. Isn't this gorgeous? And it's that beautiful rich in the yellow, and then it has this gorgeous, gorgeous design. You can tie this together and wear it this way. So here's a tie and here's a tie, or you can just tie it right here. If you tied it, it would match. There you go. And wear it this way, and it's going to be beautiful. I love the fabric. Look at the open work around the waist. Isn't that amazing? That open work is absolutely beautiful. Look at the detail around the bottom of it. It's absolutely, absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. All the way around. So that is also coming up this week. And I love that. Now, speaking of solar, we have these beautiful solar bulbs, 4 colors, these beautiful solar globes with the fairy lights. We have these flowers coming back, and a bunch of you have been asking for them. These glow at night. If you want something that has more of a glow, less of a strong light, more of a glow, these are perfect because the lights are inside these beautiful leaves, yellow, white, and pink. Aren't these stunning? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. These are back this week, and everyone has been asking for them. We also have these coming back this week. Now this is going to be a beautiful candle holder on a stake. It's made for indoors or out. Definitely spray it with the weather protector if you want to use it outdoors. We have it in the bronze or the black. Beautiful design. We're going to have our LED flame come back this week as well that you can put in so many things, and it has the look of fire, which is gorgeous. We have these beautiful, beautiful luminary designs, and you put the 3D flame in them, a large and a small. Isn't that gorgeous? Here they are in the black, which is beautiful. And then we have it in the bronze. How gorgeous are these? Love those. Those are also coming up this week. And one of the things I absolutely love, because it looks like solar lights, but it's not, is a beautiful little string of lights with the lights on a cord here. And let me show you what that looks like when you get it. Okay, so here's where the batteries are going to go. It looks like a lipstick, and then it just has this one little strand. This is made to go down into wine bottles and things. Isn't that the best idea? Take your favorite wine bottle, put this in the top. When you're just going to undo this, this is how you get it. And then when this is going to light up, and you're going to be able to put your fairy lights in anything. Isn't that the prettiest? It's just the perfect amount. Any wine bottle, any pretty bottle. I love this. Actually, I used just one string of this right here to add a little light to the forsythia. So don't be afraid to use this perfect little accent of light anywhere. You're going to get a set of 4 of these in an order, and they're going to be something that works in so many different ways in so many different places. These roses, by the way, these big, beautiful roses are going to be available in the pink, and the peach, and the cream, and these are big and gorgeous and stunning, and they all have all different tones to each of them. They're going to have lighter and darker, more pink and more peach. Here they're going to have lighter, and they're going to have darker, and it's so beautiful. Even the cream has variations in colors. I put some of these extra kind of fern branches with it just because I liked it with it, and I think we still have some of those available. So these big, beautiful roses are coming up this week as well. Oh my gosh, so many great things, so little time. All right, David, what do we, we're gonna run out of time, so we're gonna hurry. Okay. Last one, you got it? Want me to help you?
It's 2 items.
Okay.
two very good items.
Yes. So one of the things that is synonymous with Italy is beautiful jewelry that has a religious inspiration, and it's so one of the things that you see the Italians wearing. It's one of the things that the Italian factories make for the Italian people. There's one factory that is really known for their religious jewelry, and they're doing this beautiful, beautiful necklace for us. And this is not a rosary. This is a style of necklace that is inspired by a piece of jewelry of faith, and it does have, of course, the Virgin Mary on it.
Yep.
And it is something that is called a rosary style necklace.
Yes.
It is not an actual rosary, obviously, because it's a piece of jewelry. But I love this look, and it is very, very popular.
It really is.
While you have, oh my gosh.
I mean, while it's very beautiful as a religious piece of jewelry, it is in all the magazines right now. We're seeing different versions, layered, things like that, which I think are very relevant for today. But of course, jewelry with meaning is also very important. One of the things I love about this is the chain that we used on this, because we actually asked for this chain. They gave us a couple choices, and I love the bars that kind of are alternating with this chain. So you get the matte finish of the chain and the bars, and I just think it's a very special chain. It goes very...
Yeah, it really shines.
It flows very nicely with this necklace, and you're showing both sides of that.
Yes.
Of that medallion there. So I think it's beautiful. I love how the cross comes down in that Y fashion. I think there's so much relevancy to this necklace, and again,
so beautiful.
This is from a factory, Zen, who does a lot of our religious jewelry pieces. They're really known as the leaders.
I was going to say
Italy.
they're the ones that they're the go-to.
They are
in Italy for the Italians, and they're beautiful.
Again,
religious
if you
jewelry.
know this factory, you know most of the factories in Italy. You want to always go to the best when you can. You can't always do that because you're not sure really what's out there, but we always try to say, okay, where's the best religious factory that makes medallions and the quality and everything that we would expect, and that's where we go, and that's where this is.
So love that necklace, and it is one of the things that is very, very much in style right now, is that style of necklace. It's so beautiful. Now this pair of earrings they're rock stars. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep on forgetting that I need to not enable that on Monday nights. Sorry about that. So this is a beautiful pair of earrings that is a bold graduated hoop. These are obviously done by the Italians. It was so interesting because David and I were looking at samples today of some jewelry from other parts of the world, and I tried this one pair of hoops on, and I said, I like them, but they're heavy. Why are they so heavy? David said, because they're solid. They don't do the tubing like the Italians. They do the cast, and so they're solid, so they were too heavy. So we said, no, we should ask the Italians about doing that style, which is something we can do. By the way, we can go right to the factory in Italy that does that exact look and does it in tubing and does it in a lightweight, and so we're going to do that. But this is a graduated hoop. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is rose white or yellow. It is a rock star. It is a signature piece. This never goes out of style.
When we offered this the first time, I was, oh my gosh, it was so popular. And and it shows that people want to step out of their comfort zone. To me, that's what this earring's about, because it's not your traditional size.
Right.
It's an oversized hoop earring, but it's beautiful. It's spectacular. It's this splash of gold on your ear. I mean, it feels so good to see people wearing this, because it just is, it's fun, but it's a serious earring too.
It's one of those, I love that so many of you have posted pictures on Facebook wearing these earrings, and you've said that you've gotten them for your daughters as gifts, and posted pictures of them, and they look beautiful. And there's just so many beautiful pictures of women wearing these earrings. So I love the earring, because if it's a day where you don't want to wear a lot of jewelry, you put that earring on, you're done. You don't have to put anything else with it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to put anything else with it. That earring stands alone. On a day when you're going, I don't have a lot, I'm just going to do my hair simply, I'm going to put on a little lip gloss and mascara. Wait, let me get the earrings out, right? That's the kind of earrings they are, and they're beautiful and comfortable and amazing, and they're also coming up this week. So I want to remind you that right now we have to go because it's about 8 o'clock, but the initial necklace goes away right after the chat. The beautiful flower earrings that I'm wearing, those go away. They're in advance order. Those go away at the end of the chat. Coming up at 8 p.m., my favorite cami that I was wearing and lost. I am so sorry.
You're going to love it. I bought it.
Not for yourself.
Not for a friend. For a friend.
I'm just checking.
Kia has it on.
If there's anything wrong with that. And then a beautiful denim jacket, that boyfriend style jacket with the beautiful pearls and the lace. Love that jacket. And then those amazing earrings with the green amethyst and
Oh.
all the gemstones around. So all those
7
three
different
things
gemstones.
coming up at 8 p.m., which is about 1 minute. So thank you all so much
Thank
for
you,
joining us on
everyone.
Monday Night Chat. Ki, thank you so much. Sharon, thank you so much. David, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everyone.
And thank all of you. We will see you all week with lots of amazing shopping, and we'll be back on next Monday night. Bye.